Excuse me, could I have a look at what you just put in your bag?
Excuse me?
I saw you put that into your bag and many other things as well.
This is no way to treat a customer.
I think these girls are trying to be ripping us off. And you have things in your bag.
Are you accusing my friends of shoplifting?
Oh, I'm accusing you too.
What do you think we are, cheap? Come on, girls, let's just get out of here.
Yeah, wouldn't stay here another minute. Play smarties.
We won't be coming back. They're all shit clothes anyway.
That was unpleasant. Do you think we should call the police?
Not worth it. What are they gonna do? Sign a form and then what? They'll just go on to the next store and knock something else off the shelves. It's what they do.
I don't get it. They have no consideration for anyone else. Like, if they'd stolen something, it'd be pulled out of our wages, you know? We can't watch everyone and work at the same time.
That's why we've got the camera.
Yeah, I guess, but you know, it's still pretty scary. Like, what if they put out a gun or something, you know? Like they do in all those TV shows. We would be defenseless. Like, you know, they start shoplifting now, but what do they do next, you know?
Yeah. It'd be a shame if we had to go behind one of those cages just to collect the money. Then we wouldn't be able to talk to anyone like we can now. It's the great thing about this job.
Yeah, I know about you, chatting up all the chicks.
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Yeah, but what about those girls? Would you date any of them?
I guess if you met them out, you would know what they were like. It makes me want to keep my hand on my wallet.
Yeah, well, I'd reckon they do anything for money. I don't know why girls get like that. I mean, no ambition, you know, no really plans for the future.
Maybe they've had a really tough life so far. I mean, you've heard the stories.
Maybe they just don't want to work a proper job.
Jeez, I'm cold. I think I'm going down with the flu or something.
Too many nights in the cold street. We need a warm bed to sleep in.
Yeah, and a really hot shower. Not just a bucket of cold water in the ladies.
Yeah, I got sick last winter and I had to check myself into casualty. Then a social worker made me stay at a Salvo's women's shelter. They were all pregnant and druggies and I could have picked up something.
Like my dad. He used to hang around those places looking to see if he could get a hit. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but he's the reason I'm out in these streets. If he couldn't get a hit, he'd make sure I did. The bugger lived off me since I was 10 years old.
Here's a chance.
Hey babe, wanna party? I can show you the best night in town.
Yeah, mate, you like what you see? I can show you a little bit more for $50.
Yeah, we're all ready to party. Got any friends? We could have a group good time. Come on, what's stopping you?
Give up. Just another one with eyes bigger than... you know what? Hi guys, anything interesting tonight?
Look at you. Where did you get it? Looks like someone's been busy.
Did you pinch it?
It was a gift, wasn't it? So what did it cost you?
That's for me to know. I'm not giving this one up. I think I may have struck a little old gold mine.
Bloody lucky, I'd say. That's what we all need. Something to keep us warm, you know?
Sure do, babe. So, Sally, where to now? Got another date?
Nah, I'm going home. Me and Jilly are sort of staying with a group of kids, squatting in an old house. You ought to come around sometime.
If it's any warmer than this place, I'd be there. But I gotta get some money so I can get some food. I'm starving.
Yeah, me too. But if you ever get tired of this little old gold mine, I'd like to do some digging. Yeah, I think I might go too. I'm not feeling so good.
Lucky cow. Jeez, I'm cold. I think I'm gonna have to give an old trick a freebie. Just get a nice warm bed for the night. I could do a hit as well. Maybe that's the reason I'm feeling so bad. Maybe it's not the cold, it's the hit.
Nope, it's pretty damn cold out here.
You could be coming down with something.
Yeah, a lack of, I reckon. I'm gonna go take myself down to casualty. They'll look after me for a while and might even get a shot of morphine to keep away the pain. It's good when it's late and they're short-staffed. They give you a little something to keep you quiet. And tell you what, I know how to make them do that. Might even get a warm bed and a nice meal if I play my cards right. Do you guys want to come?
Nah, I'll stay here. Stick my chances.
Alright, well, anyway, I'll see you guys later with any luck. No, with any luck tomorrow we'll be flying. See ya.
See ya. God, I hope he's alright. He really scares me sometimes. Like, I know I'm no angel, but he's really bad and in a very dangerous way.
Well, we gotta take it as we get it. And he's right, it's bloody cold out here.
Push them into the mud. Hey Paul, want a beer?
Yeah, come on Paul, join in the party.
No thanks. I'm fine.
No thanks, I'm fine. He don't look fine to me, what do you say, Neil?
Maybe we should make him join the party, eh?
No, Gail, Neil, please, I don't. Leave me alone. I don't bother you.
You bother me, kid. You and your I'm a good guy attitude. You think you're better than us, don't you? Huh? Don't you?
I don't, Gail, I don't. I don't think I'm better than you. We're all the same, alright? I don't want a beer. Just leave me alone.
What's going on? It's nothing, Rob. The girls and I just had a slight difference of opinion. Ain't that right, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing, Rob.
Look, as long as I'm running this group, I don't want any fighting amongst ourselves. Got it?
Sure, Rob.
Okay. Anyone got a beer?
Yeah, there's a couple out back.
Want to smoke, Rob?
Look, Gail, I've told you once, and I'll tell you again. I don't want any of that stuff in here. The smell of it makes me want to puke.
My. Oh, we touchy today. Personally, I don't mind the smell. But then, I grew up on it. So, anyhow, you know, my old man, he never worked a day in his life. Well, except for when he was in prison. And I guess that was quite often. But funny thing about that, he used to throw these phony heart attacks to get put in hospital. Pretty smart, my old man. Anyhow, he used to grow his own crop in a housing trust joint, a lot like this one. People used to come down every now and then, attempt to clean up the yard. But he couldn't, you say, because then it'd separate the weed from the crop. Anyhow, my old lady used to give it to her when the old man and her were on a drinking binge, just to shut us up. I reckon all of us, there were 4 of us, were hooked on the stuff by the age of 4.
4? Didn't make you sick?
Hell, I don't remember. But you know me, I don't remember much anyway. I don't remember. I was the eldest. When the 3 of us, or 4 of us, got a bit older, they used to send us to rob houses. This one night we got caught.
What happened?
Well, welfare took us home and then decided they'd seen my mum and my dad both were drunk out of their minds. My mum had whacked my dad over the head with a beer bottle. So they took us to court, and my mother, she said she'd been a bad mother, and that she deserved a second chance, and that she'd give up the booze. We walked out of there laughing.
Did your old lady ever give up the booze?
Where do you think we went after the court case? Not only was my old man a gambler, he was a drinker. Boy, did he gamble though. He'd bet 2 flies crawling up a wall. This one time, he sold my 2 school books just to put money on the horses. I was never really into school though. The only thing I liked about it was the chicks. And they loved me.
My, aren't we modest?
What's the matter, baby? Can't you resist me?
Shut up, Neil. Come on, Paul, I'm going to the mall.
You'll be back, wanting to fall into my arms.
Don't hold your breath, Neil.
Where'd the girls go?
Gone down the mall. Hey, what's wrong? You seem a bit edgy.
I'm just sick of all this crap. I remember what it was like to live in a house with a soft bed and running water. Listen, don't tell anyone, okay?
At least you got a place to remember. My place, when I was a kid, looks a lot like this place. Come on, let's go grab Nick, some chicks, and grog.
No thanks, I'm not good company tonight.
Okay, if you say so.
Hello, guys. Where's everyone?
No.
It's cold. I need to get a better jacket than this.
Oh, shut up, Nancy. We're all cold. Except for that one. Which trick gave you that?
I reckon he owned the shop. I stayed inside because it was cold and he said he'd give me something to warm me up. And he did. Maybe you should do the same instead of complaining all the time.
Yeah. But what'd you have to give out in return, Miss Universe?
Oh, I'm out of here before the bitch fight starts. Goodbye, girls.
Get lost, Neil.
Go find some old guy yourself.
Yeah, stirrer.
Sometimes, Neil, you're just a pain in the ass.
Shut up. The lot of you. I got a headache, so just for once, can't you get along?
I'm hungry.
Who isn't? Just shut up, Nancy. Stop complaining or get out.
Yeah, go do something positive for yourself.
Get out and do what we do. Earn some cash. Who do you think you are? You two don't own a stump.
Listen, kid, if I say you'll go, you'll go. Believe me, you'll go.
Okay. Just don't go on about it. It's not worth it.
No one put you in charge. Just leave me alone.
I'll leave you alone, all right.
You shouldn't have done that. None of us can afford to hurt ourselves. We'll end up in the morgue.
Yeah, but she got it then just like we did.
Shut up. Bitch fighting. The pair of you. I'll clear off. I'm warning you.
No, Rob, don't do that.
You know we all respect you. It's just some of us wouldn't even be here today if it weren't for you coming to help us.
She ain't gonna mouth off at me and get away with it.
Give it up. Before I lose my temper properly. Do you hear me?
Okay, Rob, looks. It's okay. We're backing off. You want to control that temper of yours. One day it's gonna get you into trouble. Look, Rita, you know what guys can be like, especially after they've had a few of whatever they're on. The last thing we need is to get on the wrong side of these guys. At least they're sort of good to us, right? Like, Rob looks after us, and he's usually understanding, isn't he? Before I found him, I was over it all. At least he was nice to me. He didn't try anything on, no sex stuff or anything. The only one who hasn't. Something's obviously really bothering him. I think he's been trying to figure out something for all of us.
I'm sorry. It's just living like this. What I wouldn't give to live a normal life. Play footy or cricket. I'm quite good at sports.
You never told us that, Rob. Did you play with anyone famous?
Nah. It was only when I was at high school. Seems like 100 years ago now. But I'm only 17. And I'm old. You know, sometimes I do bad things. Like drugs and alcohol. Just to see if my parents would notice me. They never noticed me. Too busy living their own lives to care. I remember one night I came home really whacked out and fell on the plate glass floor. Cracked it from top to bottom. You know what they said to me? They said, "Be more careful, Rob. Plate glass costs money." Didn't even notice I was high. It's funny, you know? I remember lying there and thinking that the plate glass was gonna come at me, slowly trying to catch the crack. Oh well, why am I telling you this? Anybody got any money?
Nah, sorry. Not a cent. But it's getting really cold. I think we should find a better place for the winter.
How about a nice correction centre? That's about what will happen if we get picked up.
Been there, done that. I wouldn't advise anyone for it. You know what, guys? We just gotta stick together. Everything will be alright. But if we keep arguing amongst ourselves, we'll get nowhere.
We won't get picked up. Neil's been scouting for a place for us to live. But the first problem is money. So it looks like a trip down to Honley Street for you girls tonight.
No, not me. Not tonight. I'm not feeling so good. You haven't been for a while, Rita.
Why me? Why me all the time? How come I'm the only one that's earning the money? What's wrong with the other little ladies working?
If I can do it for a coat, I can do it for cash. Come on, we just gotta look hot, that's all.
I couldn't. I just couldn't. Please don't ask me to go.
They're right. I reckon the time has come to pull your weight around here. It's no good feeding an extra mouth. So girls, it's either bring in the money or get lost.
But Rob, where would I go?
To start with, I'll introduce you to my shopkeeper. At least you get something warm to wear.
Maybe I have an idea.
What?
I'll tell you when the others get back. You two for a beer?
Where'd you get beer?
Nah, I'll give it a miss. I'm not feeling so good.
How'd your shoplifting exposition go?
I thought that fruit shop man was trying to catch Gail O'Neill. I tried to keep him distracted while they nicked some fruit, but he seemed really suspicious of me. I get really scared enough to do that.
You're always scared of something.
It's living like this, you know, alone. I have you guys, but they don't really understand what I'm like. They laugh at me, put me scared all the time. But I've only been here for a couple of months. It's sort of new. And besides, I never was very brave. I don't really fit in here, but there isn't anywhere else for me. I wish I could go back home. I miss Mum and Dad. It was fine before my cousin Louise came to live with us. Her parents got in a car accident, so Mum offered to let Louise live with us. Right from the start, she took over. I tried to be friends with her, but she just said awful things to me when we were on our own. But when Mum and Dad were around, she was nice as anything. Did she hate me? She turned my parents against me. She lied. Mum got really angry one night. We were just getting ready for bed. Suddenly, Louise started screaming and ripped her pajama top. I had no idea what was going on. When Mum entered, she said I'd attacked her. Me. I've never attacked anyone in my life. They believed her. Not me. So I left. She was too clever for me.
Hi, Gail. Is Nell with you?
Oh, jeez, Gal, you look awful. What's happened?
Leave her alone. Can't you see she's upset? Gail, calm down. Just tell us what happened.
There was a fight. Some Asian guys. They pulled knives. Neil got hurt. I don't know how badly. They took him to the hospital and the Asians away.
I'll get him for this.
Rob, it wasn't their fault. Neil started it. They were just minding their own business. And Neil just went off. He pushed one of them up against the wall and started abusing him. Another one came to help and he just lost it. Just let it go, Rob.
What about Neil? I'm going to the hospital.
I'm going with you. Maybe they can do something for me as well.
I'm coming too.
You alright, Gail?
Yeah. I've just been thinking. I've had enough. I can't live like this anymore. I'm gonna try and go back home. I guess I'm one of the lucky ones. My parents actually want me to come home. I know I hurt them when I left 6 months ago. Feels like 6 years. It's always cold, nowhere proper to sleep, and the worst part is being afraid. The shadows on the walls, the men. I thought I wanted to get away from the "where are you going?" or "how long are you going to be out?" Now I just realised it was parents being parents. I can go wherever I want, but if I don't come back to whatever rat hole I'm sleeping in, or if I get hurt, or even if I died, there would be no one who cared.
Yeah. That's the thing that gets me too.
I'll be different when I go back. Before I left, I was a bitch. I was rude, arrogant. I must have sent Mum and Dad insane.
Well, go on. Just go. Most of us don't have a home to go back to. I know I don't. My parents, I never knew them. Mum died giving birth to me, and my dad blamed me for her death. So he took off. I've lived with my grandma ever since I can remember. She was a really sweet lady. We used to go on picnics together and have lemonade and bread with hundreds and thousands. I was only 13 when she passed away. I got sent to a foster home. There were a lot of kids there, and they lived on a farm. But their idea of foster kids to get cheap labour, and they made us do chores in the morning and after school. I hated it. I was so tired at the end of the day. One day I had enough, so I ran away. That was 11 months ago. And where am I now? Nowhere.
Why don't you come with me?
You sort yourself out first. And good luck.
I don't want to leave you here either.
No, don't worry. I'll be fine. Go.
Alright. Take care. And say goodbye to the others for me.
Well, what happened to Neil?
It's gonna be okay. Rita said she was his sister. The actress, right? Hey?
Yeah, sure, Paul. Everything's fine with Neil. Police are even going to release him on good behaviour. He'll be out in no time.
Where's Jilly?
Well, we left her at casualty. They reckon she's quite sick. Gonna keep her in overnight for observations. Where's Gail?
Gone.
What do you mean, gone?
She went back home.
What brought that on?
Well, maybe she's right. If you had a home to go back to, would you go back, Rob? Yes. I know I would. But we don't have anywhere to go back to. So we're stuck here with each other.
Oh, come on. Do you want to grab a drink or something? I've got to get to sleep.
Hey, look who's back. Your favourite boy.
You okay? We've been worried.
Don't sweat it. It'll take more than a scratch and a cell to hold me. Why? Do you miss me, love?
Piss off, Neil.
Look, they love me, don't they?
Give it up, Neil. Gail said you got attacked by some Asians.
Look, drop it. It's ancient history, okay?
Fine. Whatever, but I've got a plan. A plan to get us to Sydney.
I'm so there.
Same here. Count me in. Sydney's big time.
Nobody asked you. I'd wait until you had been asked.
Would you just stop?
Stop! Shut up. The pair of you. No more squabbling. We're all in this together. So we're stuck that way. So are you in or out?
I'm in.
Look, cool down, mate. Let's just hear your plan.
Okay. That's the plan. I reckon it's foolproof. You'll think.
Are you sure? I don't feel so great about all this.
Well, don't be negative, Nancy.
I trust you. I'm sure it'll be alright.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a really heavy scene. I mean, this isn't our usual stuff. Like just stealing some cigarettes or fruits. I mean, this is really heavy.
Come on, trust me. Nothing will go wrong.
Okay, sure, Rob, sure.
Hey guys, we just came back from the hospital.
They wanted to keep me in for a while. Said I had pneumonia or something. But I'm all good now. I think I just needed someone to look after me for a while and a bit of food. Hospital food. Well, you know. What's up?
Rob's got a plan to get us up to Sydney. We'll fill you one on the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
It went horribly wrong. How was I supposed to know the guy would have a gun? I hit him. And he didn't fall. Then he shot. He shot Jilly, dead, in front of me. I hit him again, he fell. And then all I can remember is red. Red blood, red flashing lights. Lights. I just stood there as the others ran.